Actually, just even though we're not live, I'm gonna go ahead and proc it because I don't know that I'm gonna be able to back out and do
Bob, what do you have for graphics card?
3070.
Oh, you should be fine. Because
No,
NVIDIA.
but this it's the having to go from full screen to whatever is what I'm worried
Oh
about.
yes, well
Because
the launcher has the ability to set it to windowed before you launch it.
yeah, because see, some games I can do that with, and some games I can't. Like I can't alt tab out of, say, Elden Ring, for instance. It breaks Elden Ring if you do it. Like some games you can alt tab out. This one I'm trying to get everything done before I ever alt tab out of it. Maybe in
Man,
a way to try to avoid alt tabbing out of it. Okay. Steam.
oh, River Delta does have outside shipping connections by the look of it.
Now you can always create your own connections afterwards, I believe.
It's not going to let me just launch it without an update. Apparently.
Oh, they released a patch today.
Yeah, I don't know why it queued it instead of just doing the update, but fine, whatever. Okay, well.
So when it launches, it's like City Skylines wanted to launch a launcher.
Uh-huh.
Yo, dog, I heard you launch, so launch your launcher. And after it does that, there are settings in there that you can use to initialize the game in like windowed mode instead of full screen. I mean, I think the initial logos come up in full screen, and then once the logos go away, it switches to windowed mode.
Oh, I said this when I didn't realize I was disconnected, but I just a minute ago learned that the opposite of ambidextrous is ambisinister. Literally means having two left hands.
Oh yeah, because if you're right-handed, you're dexterous.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the opposite of ambidextrous is ambisinister. Oh, that was
that's
quick.
just
Okay.
that's very biased towards right-handed people.
The world is very biased towards right-handed people. Trust me. Okay, so game settings. Yeah, because it's a little. It don't continue. Fucking Eula. All right.
Oh, you're gonna have to EULA a couple of times.
Yeah. It's been finicky with the mouse.
Yeah, once it pulls out of full screen and toggles back to windowed, it'll.
So, windowed mode.
Yeah, treble is threatening more Resident Evil, and honestly, I'm down with that.
I might have to learn some in that case.
I mean,
'Cause
if
that
we
was
do an
fun.
RE1, I will play. I mean, I know I won't be competitive, but I'll still play RE1.
See, I don't know about like competitive or not, because again, you just kind of learn the game, and they're not particularly long runs.
They're not, but I haven't played it in a very long time, and even back in the day, I wasn't particularly good.
I don't know, 2 or 3 passes, I think you might have it.
All right, I'm trying to launch it. Let's see what it does.
Yeah, no, I'm really drawn to this mountain village start.
Yes.
I think I might go with Sweeping Plains.
Allow access.
I want to know just how sweeping these plains can be if they're backed up against mountains almost immediately, and then on the other side of them looks like a pretty big either lake or just immediate coastline. Like Twin Mountains has more plain real estate by that overview. If I'm being honest.
I mean, this Sweeping Plains look very Seattle-like.
Oh, that's loud.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to turn her down.
It's not very loud on my end at all. It might have remembered.
I'm gonna see if I can just do it in game without having to go. Because it.
Oh yeah, there's a music. There's an audio slider. But yeah, the first thing you want to do is turn off depth of field. That'll make your menus usable.
Yeah, master volume down a lot. That's good. So what am I turning off?
So go to graphics. And under the basic graphic settings, the very first option, well, not very first, there's an option for depth of field. You want to set that to off.
Oh yeah, it's on physical. Yeah, because the menu's really it's not locking the mouse.
As soon as you turn that
disabled. Yeah, and alt
disabled.
still being clunky, but that's better.
There's some more. Yep. So now go to advanced.
Okay.
And under advanced, there's a setting for anti-aliasing method. You probably got to scroll down a little bit. I forget what it's set to by default.
Mine is subpixel morphological AA, and my quality is high SMAA.
Set that to TAA.
I know nothing about that. I don't know what subpixel morphological. I admit I don't know anything about anti-aliasing.
Yeah, so I mean, that should other things that might improve performance is disabling volumetric cloud shading. I mean, you can leave it on or off and see what happens. But I mean, I don't know what it defaulted to for your graphical performance.
It should be at 1080, like screen resolution.
I mean, if you go, because I think mine defaulted to high.
Anti-aliasing quality, volumetrics quality setting. God, this is a lot of settings.
Yeah, that's why that's the advanced settings list. But
okay, so screen resolution 1080, confined to window disabled, custom fog quality enabled, volumetrics, global depth.
Yeah, so you got like a lot of stuff set to high. You probably could set stuff to certain things to medium and probably be okay.
I mean, mouse is working pretty well now, so I think it's probably okay.
Yeah, you're probably fine. Like, you could turn the motion blur. You probably could turn off. I'm gonna do that.
Where is that? Where is motion blur at?
It's in the. If you go to the simple graphics,
I am there.
There's a setting for motion
see it.
blur.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care about motion blur.
Yeah, I just turned that off.
Yeah.
I think your settings are good.
Yeah.
Just let me know when you've got your scene all set, and then I'll crop
the scene's set. I'm not moving it. You should be able to get it from there.
Okay.
I mean, if I need to shape it a little bit easier, I can. Here, we'll just make the screen a little bigger, right? A little more squarish. There you go. All right, I'm done with it.
All right, I've got Bob cropped, I think. Nope, hang on.
Wish I could figure out how to get that delay. The webcam may have a delay of its own, but there's a pretty decent delay on the stream, as far as like as far as when I watch the webcam, like a good several seconds.
I'm looking here at the natural resources. Again, I'm just saying, Sweeping Plains has less farmable land than the Mountain Village, according to those.
I kind of like River. I'm kind of agree with you. I kind of like River Delta right there. Watery Pass is interesting too.
All right, I've got everybody lined up.
So I sprang for the more expensive one just because it had like I figured we'll be playing this more than once, and so that's got like the season pass and all that crap. So for all the mods or all the updates.
We'll get into that when we start. But I'm gonna let you know I did not spring for the more expensive one.
It's like $10 difference.
For me, it was the difference between I think it was 75 Canadian or 120.
Mine, oh yeah, mine wasn't anywhere near that much.
I'm gonna double check on this one, but yeah, it was something ridiculous.
Yeah, I thought it was like the difference is like between $50 and $80.
That's what mine was. But
Yep,
mine was literally the difference between $59 and $79.
So mine is 66 Canadian, which with my tax applied brought it up to 75. Or the Ultimate Edition was 120. plus
Jesus,
tax.
it applied $15 in tax?
No, it was 70. It was so.
I
The
thought you
baseline
so,
game
okay.
was $75.
Okay, I thought you
or
said it was
the Ultimate
66
Edition
plus, and
was
then
100 and
I thought you said it was 66, and then it was like I thought you said it was like $60, and it was like 75 plus tax.
Nope, it's $66.99, and
Mhm.
then it was when all tax was told was about $75.
Okay, that's not as bad.
So here it says City Skylines 2 base game $49.99. The Ultimate Edition is $89.99.
Yeah,
So it's an extra $40.
That's still not double like it is for him, though. I mean, $40
Well,
I'm not worried about, but 60 is a little.
It's like 50 versus 90. I mean, that's nearly double.
yeah. Mine's 70 to 120,
120
which
something.
would
Yeah.
probably work out closer
Which
to around 130
exchange
when
rate
all's told.
probably works out.
I don't
Anyway,
care. I
I've
bought
hit-
it anyway,
it's
so
stupid.
whatever. I bought it anyway, so whatever.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I've hit the button.
We
So
have the
we're-
button.
So we are live.
Like I know what fucking Celsius is, and you've got it, and you've got that as the temperature.
Oh yeah, you can. There are units. You can set the units.
I know. I'm just making a dumb American joke.
Well, I'm leaving it as Celsius. I understand that. I'm a little surprised that this mountain village is getting to -12 Celsius. That's a little chilly.
I mean, it's got.
But I did-
I mean, the river delta
did-
is European, but the temperature difference is like very Louisiana. It's like -4 to 34 degrees, and that's somewhere. That's like 28 degrees is a low, and 100 degrees is a 95 to 100 degrees is a high. That's like Louisiana's weather.
See, the only thing I changed in my like unit settings was I wanted a 12-hour clock instead of a 24.
Oh yeah, I'd
No.
rather have the 12. I don't know where all that is though, so.
It's in the main menu. It's just under. Instead of going to the graphic settings, there's a. It's the last, like in options, interface, which is the fourth one down. It has
Oh,
the option
UI
for time
style,
format,
or no?
Yeah.
That's okay. No, that's
temperature
not it.
unit, other units. No, just at the bottom of that
I
list.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. No, now it start. Now the mouse is wanting to be goofy again.
And you can even override the buttons. So like you can say if you want is for some reason you're using a dongle, it's not detecting your button style, you can choose Xbox or DualShock buttons. That's not bad. That's not
Why
bad.
would you be wanting to play this game with a controller? Crikey.
I mean,
I can't
maybe
imagine.
well, Steam Deck.
Archipelago Heaven is 40. Man, that's a pretty warm climate. Yeah,
Yeah,
26. I
I'm
was
sure
close.
the-
26 degrees to 94 is the equivalent. So that's. I guess that's like southern France.
Yeah,
Is-
Barrier Island is very warm. If its lows are hitting 10, that's
Oh, sweeping plains. Since it says North American latitude, Southern Hemisphere. Oh, wait, well, that theme I think is just the building theme. Because I know there's more building themes that are coming. But
Theme North
anyway,
American.
I'll discuss some of the intricacies as we get started. Hey everybody, welcome to Thursday night Let's City Building Time. After our very spooky night last night, watching Raz and Treble duke it out in Resident Evil 2, I think we're ready for a little bit of chillax tonight. Because we have a brand new asterisk city building game to play, which is Cities Skylines 2, the long-awaited sequel. I mean, it feels so weird to say that Cities Skylines, the first one came out a decade ago, just about.
I was
I
gonna say
wanna say-
2014.
2014. Yeah, we are coming up on the 10-year anniversary of that, and this game apparently has a lot of improvements and changes to the base game, and apparently it had some performance problems. But there was a patch today that supposedly improves a lot of performance. We spent some time beforehand tweaking some graphics settings because, I have a 3080 Ti and a 5950X. It's a very beefy machine, but I've read that even machines with 4090s and 7800 X3Ds can
have trouble with this. That's what I've read as well.
We're having trouble. Even like before the patches, they were really having trouble. They went from bad to acceptable, and apparently today's patch improves on that. So we'll see what happens. I'm your host, Kafka Floyd. The stream is brought to you by Worcester's Own Polar Seltzer. I've got a duplicate tonight. We've got Black Cherry Vanilla of our seasonal theme, and it's good. It was good last year. It's good this year. Still not an S tier, but it's pretty solid. I will be building on the Sweeping Plains map tonight. Now, joining us in this stretched out Triforce in the upper right-hand corner, he's the man that Molly Hatchet says shouldn't be mayor for too long. He's the whiskey man, Mr. Bob the Elder.
Thank you, Dan. I am indeed your favorite whiskey drinking southern friend, Bob the Elder, the one with the charming accent. I got Chunks of Dog in the spot. I got my sweet teas palate cleanser. Tonight's aperitif is nothing particularly special. This is McAfee Brothers Benchmark Top Floor. McAfee they're cheap, but they're pretty good. They're Buffalo Traces. It's Buffalo Trace, but it's their lowest end product. So like they're pretty affordable. They got 4 specialties. I can't remember what one of them is. It's Top Floor. I've got Top Floor and Bottled and Bond. The one I want's Foolproof. I hear that one's the best. That's 125. This is only like 86 proof. But it's not bad. I mean, it's like $20. So like you can't really complain too much if you get halfway decent quality out of something that cheap. Anyway, here, let's try it real quick. I never had this on stream. Yeah, I mean, it's got a surprising amount of flavor for 86. I mean, it's definitely low end. It's harsher. You know, like, it's not bad. No, it's not bad at all. Like, you can drink a lot worse for the same price. I'll put it to you that way. So anyway, back to you, Dan. Slancha.
All right, and down at the pointy end of the Triforce, he's our 1.11111 repeating favorite Canadian. He's not a butt face.
Hello, everybody. It's me, not a butt face, and tonight I am drinking some good old-fashioned water with Sponsor Me Liquid Water Enhancer. I had to get the actual subtitle on that right because I didn't know what to call it. They're juice squirts, basically, but they call them Liquid Water Enhancer. And I'm like, ooh, that's a very fancy way to say flavoring.
Well, you could make Blau Major specials with that.
I could.
All right. So now that we've got everybody, I want to give people some heads up about some things that will be different with this game versus the first one. The first major thing is that there is weather. Weather will play a significant role in how things work in your city. Like it'll affect traffic. The day-night cycle corresponds with rush hours. So, as the day-night cycle goes through, you'll get ebbs and flows in traffic. I think there's a few. Speaking of weather, there's actual like weather, not just rain. Like there's snow. So that'll be interesting.
Shout out Lord Enigma in chat.
Yep. So let's get our stuff going. I'm going to choose Sleeping Plains. I'm going to hit select map. It's going to ask me what I want to name my city. I mean, I got to go with the good old classic. I got to go with Danland.
Mm-hmm.
And you can choose if you want to use European or North American building styles. I'm sticking with North American.
My man.
Natural disasters, I'm turning off.
Yeah.
Now, if
I guess I'll turn that off. Now, I'm turning unlimited money and unlock all alone because this is learning how to play the game.
I'm gonna unlock as we go, but I am going to leave unlimited money on, And I'm also restarting tutorials because I want to make sure I know what I'm doing.
I'm glad that's
Yeah,
a setting out of the box now, though. I don't want to sit there and watch tutorials, so I'm just gonna figure it out as I go.
I'm going in this with a unlock all and unlimited money turned off. I'm gonna get the the pure strain, opening experience.
We're all doing different, and
Yeah.
I've picked Mountain Village, and we're going
I've
with the
got
city name.
Sweeping Plain.
And see, I'm River Delta, but let him do his city name. We interrupted him.
Yeah, no. Because I'm leaving Buttberg behind. It's not happening
Okay.
right now.
Buttberg was City Skylines 1, where City
Yeah.
Skylines 2, you need a new name.
This is Buttropolis.
Buttropolis, I like it.
I like it.
I had Bob's Wood and Bob's Hollow in the other in Cities 1, so this one's Bob's Cove, since it's a
I think
delta.
that's appropriate for the map that you're choosing.
Mm-hmm. River Delta and Bob's Cove.
All right, so I'm going to hit the start game button, and we're going to see what happens.
Oh,
I'm at a
and my
loading
computer
screen.
immediately lit on fire. Well,
Loading. Yep.
Yep. Loading.
Welcome to City Skylines 2. Oh, even if you have it, you can still uncheck start the game with tutorials. So, I'm going to hit let's build. Let's get to work. Okay, I know how to move the camera.
yeah, I'm getting
I'm
my
still
camera
stuck.
controls all figured out.
Rotate the camera with Q and E.
Ooh,
Tilt
You know
the
what?
camera with T and G.
No, we're outperforming
that
me at the
music got a
moment.
little
I'm
bit
still.
louder in game.
Mine is stuck currently.
Great
Oh,
job. I know how to control the game.
Ah, there we go. All right.
I'm just
Kind of
flying
music
around the
volume
map.
specifically.
Hey.
There is a specific music volume. Oh, look at these clouds.
No, there's menu music, interface volume.
Oh, the radio
game
volume. Turn down the radio volume. That's your in-game music.
Is
Megalopolis.
that my in-game music?
Look at these
It's
trees.
a little quieter.
So we need. First off, we need a power. We need
Yeah, I
to
gotta turn down
figure out
the,
where we're gonna put our power plant at, and we want it away from everywhere. What is this? There's a random power line there. Interesting.
Oh, another thing is that the game now automatically handles certain power and sewer connections with roads. That's
Uh-huh.
also handy.
Oh, handy dandy.
Oh, okay, that's an external power connection. I see. Road basics.
Let's see. Power.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, so I think I'm seeing the different pipes under the road there. With different tool loads.
Yeah, there's a lot of interface changes in this.
Used to replace any road.
Oh wow, this is huge.
Oh, and just immediately select the elevation that you want to do in the menu rather than having to do page up, page down nonsense. Perfectly aligned with each other and snapping. Gotta love it. Okay.
Look how big the nuclear power plant is. I wonder if I can go ahead
and
and
expand from rows.
I wonder if I can go ahead and purchase the extra land over there.
Whoa. Zoom me in. Well, I would like to build a road, yes.
Question is,
That's another 4-lane road. Now, since I have the infinite money...
oh wow, there's more tile. The tiles work differently. That's interesting.
Well, that's 2 parallel roads. Okay.
So I got unlimited monies. Just gonna buy extra land.
All right, we're gonna build some low-density housing.
See, I'm still just panicked in like building roads here.
All right, zoning commercial. Let's build a.
I'm daunted by how big this damn power plant is.
Oh yes, buildings have much more realistic sizes in this game now.
I can. Well, how far apart do I want to build
This
these?
music is so damn loud.
I just don't know.
Let's see if we can figure out where settings is. Here it is.
I'll leave you 5
Turn.
apart.
Options. Audio.
Is this smart? I will never know. There's just no way of me knowing.
It's still really loud.
All right, let's. I've built. So you got to zoom out a bit. I hope the mod they come out quickly because by default it seems they turn on the. How do you say? Brain not functioning.
Can't you relocate something once you... Yeah, here, relocate.
There. I don't need to bulldoze nothing. I think I'm fine. Zoning determines the types of buildings. Well, I already don't have nothing. I'm good with building some low density housing. We're fine. I don't know if I want you guys directly like that, so instead,
All right.
let's
road
bisect this a little.
So we need road connections, right? We're gonna start with the basest of roads.
All right, electricity.
And now we go back.
Oh, you can import electricity from outside cities. That's neat. All right, choose a source of electricity.
Yeah, I placed low density. We're good. You know, it would help
build
if I was
some
unpaused.
wind turbines for the moment.
Rezoning's pretty easy.
No, that doesn't
We're
work.
Can I
experiencing-
rotate
I'm trying to...
turbine?
How do you get the road to connect? Like, there's lanes in this power plant, but so like, what am I doing wrong as far as getting the... What are you there? What are you doing, mouse?
Okay, I'm understanding the scale at which I'm operating now a little bit better.
I'm trying to figure out how to get a road to connect to this plant.
How do I rotate this turbine?
Here, it's just a connect a power line to it.
Okay.
There we go. Industrial. Manufacturing creates pollution. Don't put it near folks. That I can do. You want on some general resources. Let's build us a big old nonsense highway up here.
Oh, you can run underground electric wires. Neat.
Oh, that's road connection. Duh. Okay. See, this is why I'm unlimited money, because I'm still figuring this shit out. I do not like the way this power.
Oh, I have fully embraced the nonsense mess. It will be a nonsense mess until the day I die.
It says turbines can be daisy chained. Like this? Ah, okay.
Alright. So I got power connected to the main line right there. Alright, so now let's work on roads.
Ah, okay. I see how that works.
Well, that's a little finicky.
There is a limit to how much electricity electric cables and power lines are able to transfer.
Ah, that could be a limiting factor, yes.
Mm-hmm. There's different power lines, yeah. So it's showing
have
road here, but I can't figure out how to get the road to connect to this. Like, I'm gonna spend all night trying to do this one. Like, it just I can put the road next to it, but it won't connect to it.
Let's see. I do have a river here, so I can put water. Wait, water pumps require roads now?
I may have to look this up because this isn't. It's. I have to connect it to the plant, but it's not connecting the road to the plant. Like there's a place here to connect the road, but it won't do it.
Okay, we got that. Now, electricity. What are you doing with the turbine? It says that I'm doing coal off the bat. Oh, there we go. I've got the radio going. What the heck?
It zooms in way too much. Yeah, it needs water.
I'm sorry. I would appreciate not having you talking right now, Mr. Radio Personality. I'm sure you're hilarious somewhere else.
Oh, I just got my talk radio
Local
station.
Authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce the burden on the city during this water shortage. Consider installing a low flush toilet,
one's gonna hope.
back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible.
Now, are these
This has
lines
been
on the
a local
ground
public
showing me
service
where
announcement.
the wind
You're tuned into Second
direction's
Moon,
coming
the channel
from?
where the classics never grow old.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources tell us
Yeah,
that
completely
our city
relying
has
on
more
weather. You know
services
what?
than we know what to do with.
We're gonna be
And
dirty.
you know
It's
what that
coal.
means, though?
Oh, I
It
see how
means
this
we're not
works, I
cutting
think.
things
Have you
closer.
where's
Well, no, the point is we're selling it.
So,
and
Bob,
we
I
need
think I
money
figured
into
out
our
how,
That's right.
like,
You could
uh,
almost say it's
are you trying
too
to
much
connect
of a
something?
good thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Well,
connect the damn nuclear power plant to the
we
road so I
enjoy
can
a
keep
positive
So
going.
trade
check
balance,
what
and the
I'm doing
economy
here
is
with this
booming.
water pumping
More
station.
after this.
So I let it snap to the side like this.
Uh-huh.
I click and then I drawing forward and I'm seeing like how it's
Yeah, it's doing that, but it doesn't connect. Like it's just a dead. You'd have to like click. See, it does that
No,
right there. It's not connected.
but I think that it's saying like it's not complaining that it's not connected to a road anymore.
mine still is.
How about... I haven't built a nuclear power plant yet, so I don't know...
You need transformer station. Place a transformer station next to a road in a central location to get equal distribution of buildings. Oh. It's finicky, but okay.
Oh, that's how I rotate a building. Okay.
Yeah, I figured out how to do that a minute ago. Alright, I'm gonna look it up. I also gotta figure out how do you pause? Like how do you I've not seen
in the lower left is the simulation timer.
I don't see it. Nothing says civilization timer, just demand curve, city information, megalopolis, current milestone,
it's right next
progression.
To the date and time. It's right next to the date and time.
Where do you see a date and time?
In the lower left corner.
There is no in the lower left corner. Literally, lower left corner is thing that says 421 map tiles, progression, megalopolis, city information, and demand. That's it.
Even
it's
lower
like your
lefterer.
It's like your game capture or something is like... Oh no, I see it. At least I see it on your thing. There's a... You see where it says
build underground
your megalopolis? At least I see it here in your stream.
See, I can't see it on my screen. I'm gonna have to turn this
Move
to full
your
screen.
window. Oh, it might be behind your taskbar.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna have to turn it to full screen.
Or give it a slightly lower windowed resolution. I think that's what's happening. It's behind a taskbar or something.
That's those fans going and going. Something's loud. I'm a little worried about the temperature on this, but it's... Do you have your MSI up or anything, Dan, to what your temperature's running at? Just...
Okay, hang on one second. Yeah, my PC is definitely on the loud side.
What's yours running at, though?
Oh, I don't know.
I've got MSI Afterburner to do it. It's at 79 degrees.
I'm sure, based on how it's going, I'm pretty sure my PC, are you talking about your GPU temperature?
My GPU temperature, yeah.
Okay.
It's just really loud, and it's not normally that way.
Sewage.
It normally stays right at 40, like when you're just idling, so it's running about double that. Windowed.
We did connect to the outside power line, right? Yeah. I
think. That's going down a little bit.
What's going on here?
Okay, I can see it now. Pause. There we go. Yeah, it's still complaining. It's still complaining that the road's not connected.
There we go. That's what I was missing. Okay. Understandable, but okay.
Something is
There's a bottleneck to electricity flow now, so that's going to be interesting.
It says, oh, let me unpause the simulation real quick.
It's got a groundwater pumping.
I just got a Chivo for my first city.
My Chivos are disabled because I'm a filthy cheater. I definitely want a groundwater pumping for now.
Okay, it's too new. Can't find anything.
Oh, stuff is building. It's funny seeing cranes. These are residential zones. There shouldn't be cranes here.
Sometimes you need cranes to build residential. It's fine. Yes, now definitely need sewage.
Okay, that worked. Alright, I need to lower the elevation.
Sewage outlets expel wastewater from the water network. Well, we need to find an area with open flowing water. You don't say.
Why does it not let me go under?
It does feel a little silly now that this game's development cycle happened and we have Chirper is still in the game.
Chirper is still here. You know what?
Chirper is still here.
Chirper, I'm fine with Chirper. I'm not going to complain about Chirper.
They should rename it to like, instead of Blue Sky, call it like City Sky. Oh man, look at this stuff build. Oh, look, there's a house. Look at the cute little house. It's got a driveway, and there's a shed, and they've got, they've got like lawn furniture. That's adorable. 135 Vermont. Oh, we have procedurally named streets. That's fun. Oh, there's a bird flying. I just saw a shadow flying by for some bird. I don't know, my performance doesn't seem too bad, at least nothing
I'm just worried about the temperature. Like I don't know what I don't normally look at it when I run a game, so I don't know if that's excessively high or not.
The GPUs automatically, if they need to, will pull themselves back, so you don't have to worry about it. Why is this doing this? This is bad. What happened here? This street is clearly not well. I must fix that. To the bulldozer.
How tall is this fucking road?
Demand for medium density? Are you kidding me? I'm barely getting started with my density. I can get so much denser all up in. The densest.
There we go. That's a much better.
Let me go over this highway. Like, why can I not build over this highway? I don't understand.
Okay, some of these things when the roads overlap get very weird. That looks like a bug?
Yeah, it has to be.
Okay, do I have any other busted intersections? Doesn't look like it.
Okay, I can go under it, though. I mean, I should be able to go under it without changing the elevation, but whatever.
Absolutely busted.
Oh, I gotta unpause my simulation. Got plenty of electricity, plenty of water, plenty of sewage treatment.
I just want perfectly... Oh, you know what? That's what I've been doing wrong. You know, that's what I'm doing wrong. Oh, and we can turn that off.
Oh, look, there's a car. He's towing a trailer. Hey, look, we've got what looks like a Dodge Challenger over here. There's a motorcycle, another Dodge Challenger, another house.
My little village is desperate for housing, apparently.
Build more houses.
Well, that's on the docket here.
Oh, that's an airplane. I don't have an airport, but we've got what looks to be a 747. I'm trying to... It won't let me click on it to follow the 747. Oh.
You sounded so sad.
I just wanted to click on it so that I could, like... I remembered being able to do that in the old game where you could, like, click on a car. I just clicked on a car. And I could focus on it, but I couldn't do it with the airplane. It must be because that's just a... That's not my airplane, it's like a flavor airplane. It is... You guys have gotten the talk radio, right?
Yeah.
I did get talk radio. I also just had the game hang there for a hot second as it was doing a save. But talk radio definitely happened. Don't you worry.
This is Second Moon Radio.
My
classical
CPU's only at like
modern
40%.
Unlike most
My GPU, though, is at
music,
like
classical has always been penned by someone
77%.
sitting in
Well,
front of a
it's not the
sheet.
usage. The usage is fine. It's the temperature.
Bob, as long as it's
Only
the GPU, you don't have to worry about temperature other than things might sound, other than your fans might run a little loud.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
It's
just
not going
making...
to damage your card or anything.
Yeah, this is just the loudest I've ever heard it run.
Oh yeah, because this game is
But
graphically
let us not
intensive.
tarry. On
Well,
to
hold
the
on.
next
Water
episode.
pipe, sewage pipe, combined pipe. But they're two separate pipes. They're not, it's not, you don't, that's not what that word means. Combined is wrong. Tandem pipe, maybe. That I would accept. I
But
don't wanna
Face, you
think
use
of
this word
combined
again. I
water
don't
and
think it
sewer.
means what you think it means.
It's the game! I probably should, like, build some
All right, so let's do some
build
water.
some, you know,
Roads.
facilities. No, like healthcare and recycling and garbage management and all that nonsense. You know, the good stuffs. Yeah, I can build landfill lot tool. Yeah. Ooh, that landfill's gonna be gubbing up the place something fierce. It's fine. You can be stinky out on the edge of town.
I'm being lazy and just building a grid. Although I may build a...
That's not lazy, that's efficient. What do you think the butt-face staple is?
Although I may build a road that's along the coast here. Hey, milestone unlocked, tiny village. Hooray.
We're gonna go put the cemetery next to the coal plant.
Blau had a great line. I come to this stream and Buttface is talking about his enormous garbage heap. Seems on brand. I agree.
does.
It is
yeah.
on brand. That is a very nice looking cemetery there we are.
Oh wow, there's water pipes and sewage pipe.
Look at the flyover on this cemetery. I would like to. Can you not?
I'm gonna build this nice curved road along the river. Maybe there's some
I can-
vans will pop up around it.
I can adjust the size of the garbage plot. I'm sorry, was that what that just said? It's not paying attention. Waste management plot size.
Okay. I guess we can go ahead and
I'll
build.
bring back that tooltip. Where was it?
I mean, his garbage heap may only be in game.
Don't look at my pile of shame. I don't have the Let's Racing Time chat pulled up, and I gotta do that. Hold on.
what I have demand for residences and industry. So let's build some commercials. I'm sorry. Let's build some commercials. Just like nice little downtown strip here.
The living kind of live fish. Duh.
And I'll have medium dense. So we've got like a lot more residential types. We've got low density row housing, and then medium density.
Yeah, there we go.
We've got mixed commercial and residential now. Low rent housing, high density housing. Let's build some medium density apartments.
I have increased my garbage heap. My perfectly flat garbage heap, but my garbage heap nonetheless.
Okay,
there are many garbage heaps, but this one is mine. Can I increase the lot size for my death care? No? Fine. I've already done a cemetery. I already built a cemetery. You're good on that. But I do need to build a hospital.
I'm just going to build a clinic. My town should have a clinic, I think. Garbage. Landfill.
I don't really want to do any landscaping at the moment.
We'll put the landfill, no, maybe not by the river.
Okay, what kind of nonsense roads do I have information on? Oh, that pulls up. Okay, that's where all my...
Yeah, this is on Game Pass. It's like, wow, if you wanna hang out, you're welcome to. Let's see, we're gonna put the landfill over.
Did I not have... Oh, that's Event Journal.
Oh, I got more road types now.
Alright, so what is it saying?
I don't have any events going on right now. I don't have... Oh, I can follow individual citizens. You can choose to follow a citizen gets updates on their lives. That's creepy, and I don't like that.
Well, you could do that in SimCity 4.
City economy. There's my budget. There's my revenues. There's my expenses. Oi, 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 my expenses.
We'll put the landfill
buddy.
over by the.
I'm a little confused why this is saying that it's not connected. Are these saying they've got power?
My services are expensive.
Yeah, as far as I can tell.
I have not unlocked taxation yet, unfortunately, so I am at a monthly deficit of ouch and oof.
What is this saying this doesn't have?
Point where I might need to knock off one of these coal plants. Two. Because I was worried.
I'll put this cemetery right here. Why not?
You're still wanting more medium density, eh? So the objective of these streams is to hang out with my friends and talk with them. And hopefully buying the new city Skylines at exorbitant Canadian prices will count towards, like, Dan forgiving me for the debacle that was earlier this year that we do not mention.
I mean, look, you're getting closer to a, you know...
There's a digital offset here that's happening.
I'm gonna turn up the simulation speed a bit.
I dare not turn up the speed on this, I'm afraid.
Look at all these houses.
Look at all them chickens.
Yeah, I can click on the car and follow the car, but I can't do it with the airplane because I guess it's not my town's airplane yet. So, alas.
The what? Oh, the kiddo is?
Yeah.
Oh. Good luck to the kiddo.
Well,
Let's see, we've got some apartments.
The only unfortunate thing about, you know, spending exorbitant Canadian dollars on this game is that I will not be able to re-gift it to Dan's nephew for Christmas.
It's not a re-gift because it was not gifted in the first place.
Oh well, I can't gift it to Dan's nephew then. In that case, shame.
Man, Nightbot is getting a little spammy tonight, I think. Look at these cranes. It's like, it's weird just seeing a crane on an empty, like, plot. I feel like I should see some like, construction workers and some scaffolding and stuff.
I have unlocked Small Village.
Holding it close up, tiny village.
I need to know who these voice actors are for talk radio. That is step one, because they're very familiar.
This interchange that they've built here is very funny.
Oh, you don't even want to. No, don't even start with me about what nonsense is going on in my town for.
Like, they've actually built what is very close to a real-life interchange that I know of, except that it's, like, inverted. Like, they did a tunnel underneath it instead of an overpass over it, but it's neither here nor there. I mean, look, we've got some industry over here. Let's see, some smoke stacks. I see, like, this is a teak stool company. So I guess they make stools.
I mean, you guess.
I don't know why a clothing factory has a smokestack.
Where do you think all the old clothing goes? The kind that can get sold on the discount rack.
Go Nuts Donuts. Check out this billboard.
Ooh, I can build apartment buildings now. I'm gonna put an apartment block.
What happened here to the cemetery? What happened? It's like sunk into the, like, oh, this is clearly an elevation bug.
What did you do to your cemetery?
Look at it. It's like sinking.
What's it sinking about?
Oh God.
Yeah, that's the extent of it. Sorry.
Let's try relocating it slightly so maybe it doesn't. No, that sank even further.
Oh, did you not take? There, now you're good.
I do not understand why this cemetery is sinking. This guy on the talk radio is doing like this Thurston Howell the Third impression.
Oh, yes.
And we've got this very housing shortage of these people trying to move in.
Why can't they just build more housings? Oh, look at these little blocks. Ugh.
You got this guy doing this fake German accent.
I don't want to even think about my job right now.
This is
and here we are, back at the wallpaper.
J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Before we dive into our next take a few
I found Neckbeard Mike's comics.
I need to see that. Like,
it's on stream right now.
Let me switch over to stream.
Oh
my God.
And savoring the vivacious anti-pasto movement.
Here I've got here we go. We've got Damsku's Diner. almost meat, ALL most meat, fresh from the farm.
Al's most meat. I hope they've got some bologna.
I want to go around the city and see all the billboards now. Ducky Toy.
We don't talk about how terrible my trucks are in town right now. Oh, I should build some edumacation.
Cryersters. I guess they sell vehicles.
All right.
What do you got over here? Something in all. Oh, see, I just want to go. Oh, more Dodge Challengers. Oh, look, there's a dude walking. I was following.
Oh, I didn't build enough space for that to be a. Oh, okay, well. We'll have you along a mainish road.
Did the mouse just decide to quit working? Here we go.
What do we got over here? Pat Back Medical. It's like a little rabbit with pills for ears. Dry Laundry. Mito. I think that must be like a
taxation. There we go.
Looks like milk. That must be like a Finnish word for milk. What do we got here? Thick Digital. It looks like a Rubik's Cube. Ricky would like that. Phrase Stack Books. I'm just charmed by all these fake business names. The sinking cemetery is bothering me.
Service and upkeeps. I would love to have a breakdown of why my services are costing me so much.
Why don't we put the cemetery over here?
I have an excess of power, it says, so maybe I just want to sell one of these power plants.
I guess the cemeteries just want to sink. I guess that's just how it goes. Maybe I could use the terraforming tool to level it out a bit? Level terrain?
That hasn't fixed my production there, and it has not significantly impacted. I mean, I have the infinite money, so there's no reason not to try and redo that.
I mean, it's less sinking now, I guess.
I would just like to connect that properly,
though. Oh, my garbage scow is also sinking.
Can I...
Alright, we've got demand for more industry. So I'm going to build some more industry. Probably bad idea building industry near the river. We'll build some more industry over... That's groundwater. Maybe that's a bad idea.
Is that working for us mostly? Question mark?
More commerce?
Everything's fine. Everything's fine, nothing's broken.
When you're down, that's where you'll stay. In the city.
Alright.
Oh.
You really do want a lot more low density, eh? I thought you haven't even filled up the lots yet. It's fine. Stop you complaining.
Alright.
Oh, someone's in my chat. I haven't linked the Let's Racing Time. It's there in the description. Go to the doobly-doo, but they're like, yeah, I just finished watching the 17 hours of Submachine that you streamed last week, and now I'm here for this. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right. It's very different vibes. We've got other folks here. The eponymous Dan and Bob.
The eponymous.
You're allowed to be eponymous every once in a while.
Probably
That's
better than notorious.
Oh, this is just so calming. Building a nice little town. We've got more industry. We should connect this road over here.
Well, I mean, there's not even any houses built yet, so I don't know how you can be appalled at healthcare, but whatever.
Well, there's no healthcare for the no houses that you built. That is the problem that they're.
I mean, they're just now doing that. I'm trying to get some stuff built, then I'm gonna pause again.
Okay.
Why are these saying
that goes away?
All right, we built a road there.
There's some little like UI fixes that I'm a big fan of. Like just being able to see a lot of stuff more clearly.
Oh, there's
we got some
there's
traffic.
a lot of improvements, that's for sure.
Oh wait, these aren't traffic, these are parked cars, I think. Oh, that's another thing you have to account for in this game is parking. There's no more pocket cars, so if you want to build a downtown hellscape full of roads, you have to deal with parking. Like, certain buildings have underground parking, but I'm not sure if we've gotten far enough to unlock, like, parking lots and structures and whatever yet.
Okay.
But that is something you have to contend with.
Alright, so
what if instead I ignored everything and just kept having stuff be nonsense?
Dead can only get let down even more. Yeah, it's starting to freeze. It's starting to buffer a little bit on me now.
Oh, we got covered bridges. Cool. Trust.
Well, you must have a lot higher population than I do if you're already dealing with
my
covered
population
bridge
is only
nonsense.
like, I'm still a tiny village.
You're tiny? You're not small?
Where does it show the population?
I'm sitting at 349. I'm sitting at 351.
Oh, I'm at 467.
Oh, 13. I see it right there. Okay.
Oh! There's a development tree? There's a skill tree? Each city service has its own development tree. I have available points to spend on a skill tree upgrades. Wow, okay, alright. I mean, crematorium right off the bat. I am pro burning the dead. And a college would be a great thing to have.
This is why you're losing all your money.
No, I'm just unlocking things in development. Like, I'm just unlocking what my progress is. I can't burn garbage. I can only burn
Definitely
the
some
dead.
bugs here with shadows.
Advanced road services. Road maintenance, traffic lights and sign, as well as road decorations. Ah, and parking areas, what you were just talking about.
Hey, now I'm a small village. Oh, it's starting to, the sun is starting to set. Oh, I now unlock the rock musician mansion. A famous rock star lives in this mansion when not on tour. I guess we're going to get nighttime soon.
I'm just looking at my monthly balance is deeply, deeply, deeply in the red. I just don't know how to offset that yet.
Oh, we got this, like, we're in the golden hour now, boys.
Mm.
And the sun is setting behind the mountains, and I got this J.J. Abrams lens flare going on here.
J.J. Abrams does not have monopoly on lens flares. It's just a stylistic affect of a couple of his movies.
It is like the only thing he knows how to do, and is like the primary feature
like
of
John
every
Woo.
movie he's ever made. Yeah, John Woo with flying doves. I mean, it is like literally that he makes lens flares in scenes that there shouldn't be possible to have a lens flare in. That's just like, ooh, what do we? You know how the Saturday Night Live skit is, we need more cowbell. He's like, we need more lens flare.
Guys, I found a bug. I found a bug. Look at this. It's getting dark, so it's hard to see. There's a floating house. An outside connection point for creating passenger. Oh, that's not a house. It's just an arrow. Okay.
Did you confuse houses and arrows?
It looked like
again,
a house. Dan? Oh, it's nighttime now. We got some lights. When the lights go down in the city and the sun shines on the bay.
I think I'm having rain happening now is what's going on.
I also think I'm getting some rain.
I've bad rain for a while.
Consumer apparel. That's a clothes store, I guess.
I have now selected Giselle Cork.
Teal. I got the Teak Stool Company.
The elementary school, even though she is uneducated. How dare her?
Primeval Petrol. That's the gas.
Well,
that's the gas.
Well, you know. Primeval doesn't mean evil.
Crazy Calibri. Looks like a bar.
Calibri.
Steelsaurus did not load correctly, and they are all kinds of blurred out right now.
This store is called Caper. I think this must be, looks like a video game store.
I got Smelt and Blast, which is a pretty great one.
That's a good name.
That's a good one, yeah.
Oh, we've even got like the Primeval gas station has like a... There should be gas prices on this sign.
What's up, honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh,
of course, unlocked that crematorium. I should probably get that ready.
Healthcare and death care, medical
It'll tell you what kind of trees these are.
Let me guess. Lineage traced back to the great Hayden himself? Let's see here. Y'all got
the cranes will have signs telling you what they're building. The Steelsaurus.
A raison d'etre? Delicious. My sister's
now I have unlocked fire and police.
Got more funk in his
police and administration.
That ain't funk. That's classical. Yes.
So you need basic policing, which will then unlock the welfare offices, which will then unlock City Hall, and at the end of the tech tree is the central bank.
Funk, as they say, is for the lay.
We should get that up and running.
Oh, this is neat. If you click on a road, it'll tell you like what time of day is like your rush hour and how many cars and stuff you get during the rush hour. That's neat.
And a fire station. Okay, let's start worrying about that.
The point is we are selling it and bringing money into local.
That's right. Areas.
You could almost say it's too much.
I can just deal with area tools.
We could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
Oh, and the map tiles are a lot more discreet. The map is more subdivided. Okay, that's fine. I will worry about that in a minute. Worry about all of that in a minute. I've got so many more things to be dealing with. Wanted fire department.
Okay,
that would be useful
I like
to have.
That. We got a cemetery and a crematorium. We got a hospital. I need a police station. And a fire station. We're gonna put the hospital, police station, fire station right next to each other. We're just gonna start with the small ones.
and 1 policed station.
Yeah, these people gave me a thumbs down because I built a road on top of their house.
Yeah, that happens.
I just think that's funny.
What if you didn't build a road right on top of their house? They were living there already, don't you know?
They were living there. I mean, hey, I'm the mayor. Blah, I'm the mayor. The city of Townsville.
We're just gonna make life disgusting here, and that's fine. That's what I've decided to do.
It is Butt-tropolis. It should be very butt living there.
It's what they deserve. Oh, fire station is just a bigger version of the firehouse. Well, we don't really need that right away. But I would like to get... Do you think it's appropriate to put the college next to the welfare office?
You can put it where the hell you want. It's your town.
I'm just thinking thematically.
If you do that...
Already done it. You can't stop me from doing it.
And you know, is there not a button to
it's
rotate?
looking across this strip here from where the high school is. So like I feel like that's fine. It's a somewhat centralized location.
High school and they're next to each other. Well, I don't need a college or university yet. A technical school, medical university. I mean, you got a lot of shit in this. I'm enjoying this. This is a lot of improvements. Garbage. I need garbage.
Burn it all if you can.
I am on burninating. Garbage management. I need dedicated.
Not perfectly bisected, but it'll do. Oh, you can just unselect that way. Oh, right click, left click, or just your zone and D zone. That's beautiful. Hey, I kind of love that. It's a good thing I have infinite money. I do worry about that.
The game gives you a lot of money to start with.
Wow. I just turned on infinite money. Just so that I will have a lot more.
I'm going to enjoy it a lot more with infinite money on, because I don't know what I'm doing, and I know that's Buttface's brand, but...
Hey, sometimes I know what I'm doing. On occasion.
So why are you saying there's no road attached to this? Because there is a fucking road attached to it.
Can I click on specifically what, like, can I view? Yeah, I can go from their public chirper account to their registered address, which doesn't feel great. Anyways, Rebecca, thanks for telling me that education's great. I am now following you to make sure that you are a happy adult, you are employed, and you are poorly educated. Please get on that if you are complimenting my education of the city. I'm not unfollowing you. I'm checking up on your education rate, and will be constantly. Want reports on your report cards. Feedback on your report cards. There we go. Ah, commercial demand. I was wondering when you'd kick in.
Water seems good. I had to build another wind turbine, but that's okay.
Hey, look, your cemetery. You don't have it sinking in.
No,
You can't let the dead down anymore.
I mean, the dead the dead air should be underground, at least until I can burn them all. And then I will be demolishing the cemetery and just putting up 16 crematoriums in its place. It's cold because it's winter and it's like -1 out. It's disgusting.
I have a cemetery and a crematorium, but
It's
it's
hot
also
today
because,
here.
like, I mean, they're near each other. They're on the edge of town. They're in a scenic little area by the water. It's a beautiful cemetery. Beautiful cemetery. Wonderful cemetery. Better than all other cemeteries. All the rest of them look pathetic by comparison.
It's gonna be like 77. It was like 75 today. It's gonna be 77 and 78 tomorrow and Saturday.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 83 to 85 tomorrow, and then so we've got like 3 or 4 more days of like good weather, and then it drops.
Yeah,
then
but
it's supposed to drop to like 40s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna drop real hard come Sunday.
Yeah, we got like
Let's
2
see
more
if I
days of like
can.
really nice weather.
See if
Which I
can
wish I wasn't on call and I was
unblock
going
this.
out now. This would be like a great one. This would be a great one to be in downtown, but I can't do it. I can't do it.
Spin off bakeries. Those are cute.
Park Strike. I want a
Cheap
park.
and random. That must be a thrift store. Pelican biofuel. What do we got here? Woven wool. That's a cute little sheep. Pharmacy. It's just pharmacy.
Pharmacy as far as the eye can see.
Cape. Let's see.
All right. I think that's good for some early population growth.
Oh, we got some cars here. Check this out. We got this this cool looking Camaro. It's obviously a Camaro because it's white with hugger orange stripes. We got a smart car. We got a this looks like a GMC truck. There's a that's a Mustang. No, actually that's another Camaro. It's a Bumblebee yellow Camaro. Oh, we've got a 3rd gen fucking Trans Am. A 2nd gen, I'm sorry. It's red. It's like Smokey and the Bandit. Muscle car. All right. Oh, we've got a Smurf Blue 3rd gen Trans Am. Oh, I'm dying from these cars.
That's all Dan's looking at. I'm like paying attention to making all my shit work.
Hatchback,
we
we
go.
got what is clearly like some kind of Renault 5-door hatchback. Oh, is it GTO? Hell yeah, we got GTO right there.
Goat.
Oh, man, I'm just dying here over these details. My cute little town. Oh, these guys are out cruising. What's this guy doing in the motorcycle? That's an interesting move there, buddy. There's a GTI.
Oh, I just got some pretty nasty thunder rumbling.
Chain lightning, losing control. Oh, look at this lowrider truck. This old, like, oh. He's got like a supercharger poking out of that hood. Big Holly. Oh boy.
What are you doing over here? There we go.
There's a truck with a trailer. He's a caravaning. Man, I love watching all this stuff. I haven't felt the game hasn't made me smile like this in a very long time. We're usually cursing at games in this chat.
Us? No.
No.
It's usually fine. Oh, no, not you. Not you. Stop it. Stop it with that.
Something and all. I think that's a grocery store. Oh yeah, look on this. Oh my God, I'm dying from these cars. Oh, look, there's this lady, Julia Jennings. She's standing outside of the grocery store. She is wealthy. Oh, she works at the grocery store. She must be a manager. So look, I'm making backstories for all my characters.
Quit.
I'm having just a grand old time just flying around my city.
Well, I'm dead middle of the night, so there's not a lot to be looking around at my city.
And you know, there's snow up in the mountains.
You, moped, stop it. Get over here.
Because it's February.
Raymond Gould. We are gonna follow you. Get me on you stat, Raymond Gould. I want to look at your little moped.
Over here in the industry. Rust bucket.
Oh no, you're actual. It's an actual motorcycle, side bag and everything there. You are now traveling to the Something and All, which has almost meat. The Something and All has
meat.
Well, the Something and All has an advertisement for almost meat.
Yes, we talked about almost meat earlier with 2 L's.
Raymond Gould is just chilling outside.
I don't understand why the power plant and the... I can't figure out why the power plant and the industrial waste processing site are showing backed up sewer. They shouldn't be. No, but nothing else.
Did you
is.
connect them underneath with the pipes?
I have no idea. I
might-
have pipes run under them, but I don't understand how
Depending
it's
on the
working.
network, like
Yeah.
where your roads are, you may have you can get like congestion in the pipes, like congestion with traffic.
I think you specifically have to connect it with pipes to the thing.
No, like if the problem is like I bet it might be in like either a dead end or I'm not looking at Bob's stream.
I don't have a clue. I can't figure out how to not have dead ends because it doesn't work like other games do.
Local authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce the burden on the city during this water
I think you
shortage.
might have a pipe
Consider
that's under it
installing
that's
a
not
low
at the
flush
same
toilet.
elevation.
Cut back on watering the
I don't
lawn
know.
and shower with a friend
Uh-oh.
whenever possible.
What's going on over here?
This has been a local public service.
Hey, I've got 1,000 citizens now. Hooray!
Second move.
What's happening here?
J. Thomas Horn.
You are waiting
Before
for
we
a
dive
hearse.
into our next selection, I'd like to take a few memento moris to
Sewer system's
Hearse
not
is
able
not-
to drain all the wastewater being produced. So how do you fix that?
Oh, they're producing too much shit.
First, we
So how do you fix that?
through the El Dent section
Connect
before
it to a
entering the
closer
slow
drain
lava
pipe.
movement, finally, then savoring the
Maybe build a
vivacious
second water.
anti-pasto movement.
Maybe build a
So,
second.
without further ado,
Yeah,
let's
it might be
raise
that
the
like
curtain.
everything is trying to go to like one outlet
A housing shortage
and
is
that's
driving
causing
up
like
prices in the area.
backups.
That's right, Glenda.
Where
I don't
did
know.
I
Apparently,
put
that's not
my...
all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Where's this dude
Welcome,
going?
Professor. So a housing
parking.
shortage is
No,
bad for
cemetery is
people
fine.
trying
What's
to
going
move
on?
here, right?
Upgrading a building service. I don't necessarily need to upgrade.
Representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For
I don't
example,
We
put
got
him on
an ambulance.
Right, one final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
Uh-oh.
by certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the
This
sound of
German
that.
is this German guy is interesting.
I'm the Germans. That is what I am doing on the talk radio.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
that's
Professor.
literally what he's doing.
I have polluted my water supply.
Oh, I built these as 4-lane roads. That was dumb of me. Oh well, I
What
don't
is
care.
going on?
That does handle that curve fairly gracefully, though. We'll give it credit.
And my air is getting polluted. Yeah, I got that. But this is more important right now. What's happening here?
How could it be February in summer? Oh, it must think I'm in the southern hemisphere. Okay, then. I guess that's true. That is what it said. Citizen happiness increased. I got XPs.
I need to pause here. We're going to do some nonsense.
Yeah, I don't know. I just built another one. I just built another treatment plant right next to it and then connected to it, and it's still saying that. So I don't know how to fix that.
Okay. Roadways need to be extended.
They're the only two. There's literally another treatment plant. Like, oh, that's water pumping. No, that's yeah. There's literally another treatment plant right next to it. I don't understand them saying I can't connect to the internet. I don't know what the fuck I could be expected to do about them connecting to the damn internet. Or provide air conditioning for them.
I think it's people just complaining.
Yeah. Can you not turn that off? Because that's really annoying.
I think it's an option in the settings to turn off chirper. I'm going to bulldoze somebody's house, and they're not going to be happy about it.
We curse games? Never. No, it's like us being sarcastic. It never happens, ever, in the history of time. I have no idea what to do on the sewer thing, so I'm just going to choose to ignore it. So what's my demand? I don't entirely know how to read that.
That water processing needs to stop then. Hold on.
Okay, so there's high density demand, there's commercial demand, industrial, and office. Okay. Kind of need it to not be night, though.
Oh, look. No, Mother, it's just the northern lights.
I do need office zoning now.
Aurora Borealis, located entirely within my computer's video game.
Do you have the Aurora Borealis happening?
Yeah.
Nice.
I've got the northern lights.
Well, let's office this building up. What's happening here? What's going on? What are you mad about?
I'm gonna build like a bunch of industry over here. Industry.
You're concerned about local
industry's
air pollution.
there.
Where can I find my pollution?
Oh, I built these residential zones. I'm gonna rezone these as industry. It's probably a bad idea to build residential zones near.
There are no bus lines to speak of at the moment. Which I have not. I have transport. I don't. Just can you just automatically take care of this for me,
I
please?
really need a separate exit off of this interstate, but I do not even want to pretend to try to figure out how that's going to work.
How about we just don't worry about bus depots? Well, you know what? That's a problem for another stream.
Yeah, so to make this proper, where I need to build a city center, I really need another interstate exit, and need to use all this area here. But that sounds like a nightmare.
I'm still looking. Oh, information.
I'm still even looking at trying to figure out where it is.
Building levels, air pollution. There we go. And the reason that you have a problem with air pollution is because that's all downwind from the horrible industrial zone. So that is about at edge of where I want to be dealing with that.
The
Ground
industrial bone
pollution
zone
doesn't like it there. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. I don't have to worry about it. I did the dumbest thing imaginable, but it's fine. I've been known to make dumb moves before. I can undumb moveify this.
Always.
I can unfix. I can unfuck it. I cannot unfix it. That's a different thing that would maybe take a lot more work.
Fix it, Felix.
No.
Oh, Oh, okay, we've got.
What do you got going on?
I've unlocked transformer stations. Apparently,
There's got to be a way. Like it's got the interchanges here, but which are kind of cool. But there's got to be a way to build this to build the exits off these highways.
You'd think so.
I mean, one would only think.
I think if only one would think, then we'd be doing a lot better. Maybe we leave that a little bit larger for some larger buildings if need be.
Large village, hooray.
I'm going to want some. You're wanting some high density.
Oh,
really?
I unlocked schools, education.
Gonna do an apartment complex there, I guess.
Let's build a school.
Oh, I have low rent.
You are low rent.
I mean, he would be.
Low rent way out here, but it'll be available nonetheless. Are you mainly connected to the grid? Everything seems to be fine so far, yes? We're all good?
I'm evicting people to build a school.
Turbo rude.
And I got fire service. Let's build a fire department. Oh, no! Undo!
Yeah, you guys really don't like the amount of pollution that's spreading down your way, so... What if instead I bulldozed all your houses? Said no houses for you.
I'll build a police station directly across the street from the cemetery.
Well, they're just gonna have to suck up the amount of pollution that's happening. Do I have the ability to monitor how bad traffic is? Oh, it's so bad! Oh, it's so terrible. Oh, everyone hates it. I'm gonna have to make a new Buttberg. Knowing more what I'm doing.
Oh, I unlocked pedestrian paths. That's cool.
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, that was terrible, friend. What the hell?
Rebecca's still poorly educated, and I don't know if I can stand by that. There was a zero casualties car accident, and I'm still awaiting someone to get hearsed away.
The sun is rising.
Oh, I upgraded my city size. I can do more nonsense here. Police department. I could unlock trains, but again, that feels like a problem for future me. Water treatment plant might be a good idea. Oh, I want to get to nuclear as fast as possible. Yeah, let's
These just this main drag is just all residential. Man, I love this game. Just building cities so much.
It is a very zen-like experience.
Just think how great this will be in like 3 months when they've ironed out a bunch of the jank. And the mod store will be available. Turning up some simulation speed. That guy just U-turned in the middle of the road.
I'm building a much larger gas power plant to offset bulldozing my 2 coal ones.
This has been a local public service
and that means that I need to do a hookup of a power line there.
Oh, there's been a car accident.
More challenging sphere of the classical genre.
There.
Let us move now from the musical page to the...
Okay, so now how do I connect these two?
Here we have some perfect...
And we have enough production? Everything's fine?
Professor Hornbuckle. Whereas I make no apology for my erudite...
Oh, I can buy map tiles now.
Modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form. All my expertise
I'll buy next to the highway.
From a life devoted to the gentle arts.
What is your
Though
problem
I do thank
here?
you for the honor. But I digest.
Not enough customers.
Professor Hornbuckle. As a traveler from my
and the commercial
homeland,
district
I long to
is
hear a tune that speaks to the
in high demand, and all these people here are complaining about their current housing
now, my
situation,
good
which,
fellow.
unfortunately, you know what that means,
No need
folks.
to wallow in
You don't get houses
Leave
anymore.
that to those
I'm terribly
poet
sorry.
chaps.
This had to go and
Here's
become
a tune just for you, and
EU low-density
provides your
buildings.
aching spirit some modest.
All right, I just expanded my map.
Yep, I bought a whole bunch of stuff. So that's an ugly intersection, but it works. I mean, it's an interstate exit. It's ugly, but I can't figure out another way to do it. So, and this is going to be the city center as far as industry and high density housing. Okay, so how do we want this to look?
If you guys keep complaining about what the pollution is, I'm gonna bulldoze you too. So be careful.
All right, I got to build more commerce.
Folks out here are not getting edumacated. A lot of landfill availability. Policing seems to be fine.
We got a whole lot of land. Ooh.
New signature building available. The Corundum Combos.
Conundrum condos.
Not Conundrum, Corundum Condos.
Is that like a mineral?
I have no idea.
Yes, it is. It's Corundum is, I believe. I don't remember where it is on Moe's hardness scale. I'm thinking it's towards the high end. I'm thinking Corundum was like right. This is a reading Raz for. But Face is a real life landlord. Yeah. IRL landlord. I want to say Corundum's 9, but yes, it's a 9. I'm right. Ha ha! Bob has the science question right. I know things.
You got it.
I know things. I drink and I know things.
These are what you do.
I mean, that's basically me. It's like, when he says that in the show, I'm like, yeah, that's me. What are you gonna do about it?
You should fulfill our demand for
Okay, so
low
we
density
need
housing.
commercial and office.
Unfortunately, that's going to raise the problem of schooling. Can I relocate you?
Some high there. Some low there and there.
That's fine.
Office. Office.
Rather you get relocated there. And a relocation not quite available for that. Maybe I can scoot you in here. There. Now how's our education range doing? Much better. Much more central. A little bit more industrial demand might not go amiss. Got this all the way up here.
All right, that's the city center.
Just cut that off at the pass. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine.
Are you, though?
Well, I almost demolished some buildings that I didn't want to demolish. I'm terrible like that, you know?
I mean, you are pretty bad.
I think this road is going to have to become a...
I just got an industrial ad for Saw Ed. Or Sawed.
Sawed.
Does that show me where my office buildings are? Yeah, okay, alright.
Alright, that should be enough. And then that's pretty much going to be straight business. And then we want some high density housing on the opposite ends of those.
Was that showing me customers there? Oh, okay, alright. Okay, and alright.
Okay and alright?
Company profitability. Huh, okay. Ah, low land value over there. I wonder why. Is that maybe because it is low rent
I've
housing?
got specialized industry now.
Oh, when you're talking low rent housing, what you're talking is an apartment block at the edge of town. Got some tenements over here.
Life in the tenement square.
I mean, these are nice apartment buildings, all things considered. How zoomed in can I get into the interior of your building? Not very, but I'm surprised at how you're able to fake having an interior in there. That's pretty nifty. Ah, I get your graphical shenanigans. Bleeding money like a stuck pig.
As one does. Alright, let's unpause. Let's see what that... Yep, that is killing our demand pretty good. Yep, that did it. Alright. Now all we have is some low density, and most of our neighborhoods for low density are going to be on this side.
You know what? Screw it. You're getting a crematorium kind of out here. I think that's going to make a little bit more sense. More central. How central do we want you? Pop Musician Mansion. Hey, I just got that one. Dan had that a minute ago. You get a crematorium there, and you get a crematorium here. Oh,
I think I'm
really
gonna build
hated
this
that.
rock musician mansion near the water.
Wait, why did you hate that when you hated it the first time around? Dang it. You're looking for a basic clinic still, eh? One hospital over there. Let's put another one over here. Okay, you like that.
Okay. That's good for now, I think.
I bulldozed a bunch of houses to build this Polaris tower. Sucks to be them.
Where are specialized buildings hiding?
Next to it goes zones and then.
There we go. See it?
Yep.
Signature buildings. Look
See,
at that.
I have no idea how to fix that thing with the sewer because I have 2 treatment plants right there, and that should be well more than enough to it. There's one literally right next to it.
It's got to be a pipe connection problem.
Then you play the game and figure it out because I don't.
Well, no,
I'm at a loss. Yeah.
That's the only thing I could think of is one of them.
Yeah, I don't understand like at all.
The tutorial had me do something with like making sure that the pipe connection was correct, and that was throwing mine off.
Well, the problem is you can't unbuild pipes, so
Yeah, you can. You can build.
I can't figure out how to unbuild pipes. I'd unbuild all of them
I
if
also
I
couldn't
could.
figure out how to
Yeah.
unbuild pipes. Bulldozing wasn't working. It might be because I was on the wrong elevation though.
Yeah.
Pop Musician Mansion. Are we gonna set that?
Look at these houses that are built on like the. This does not look like beachfront property. I'm sorry.
I don't have an elevation option for bulldozer.
And you're gonna get conundrum condos. Why can't I say that word? Right here.
Chipperstein wood plant.
Where is my pollution levels on this? Air pollution. You just absolutely hate living downwind from all that pollution, wouldn't you know it? I just expanded my city in the wrong direction. Well. There, sucks to be you guys. You don't have a home anymore.
Snap to guideline, snaps on. Contour lines, parallel mode, elevation step.
You're listening to Second Moon, the epitome of classical listening at home or wherever you roam.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're
See
not
what
cutting
my
things close
population
Well,
growth
no,
is.
the point
Pretty
is
good,
we're
actually.
selling it and bringing money
Pretty,
into local
That's right.
economy.
You could
good.
almost say
Pretty
it's
good.
too much of a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive
Well, if I knew
balance
how to
and
deal
the
with the
economy
air
is
pollution,
booming.
I would, but
More
I
after
already haven't
Yeah.
done that, so sucks to be you.
I can't figure out how to delete existing pipes, so like that's just gonna have to be a thing that happens. Oh my god, that's horrible. oh, that's
Okay,
horrible.
so I paged with the bulldozer. I paged down, and that gave me underground mode. And now I was able to bulldoze pipes.
You hit.
Page down.
Oh, okay.
There's also just a toggle for underground mode that pops up when you click the bulldozer icon.
Oh, and you can have situations like where these pipe elevations are like I guess the road pipes and the dedicated pipes live on a different like plane, I guess. This is I'm definitely learning things from this.
Really? Now you're complaining too. It's almost
Everybody
like
complains.
Yeah, I don't understand
like
the
the air pollution goes.
I don't understand the road pipes at all. That's where I'm getting a little confused. Is like because it's the other, previously you had to just make your own grids of, pipes, and now like these are all connecting it, and I'm a little confused.
Oh, and we're almost back. Oh, hey, look, I found the aurora.
Oh, you also found the Northern Lights.
No, I found a citizen named Aurora. No, I did find the Northern Lights. I'm joking. I was joking about my joke that you were joking about.
Grand Village, the Grand Village. So, I mean, we've been going for like an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
How are you guys feeling about,
It's more city skylines with some nicer coats of paint. Oh, I say as everything starts flickering around me as my city burns to the ground between day and night cycles.
Yeah.
There we go. Everything's back to normal. It's fine. Once performance issues have been smoothed out, and or once graphical processing upgrades have actually been installed in our PCs, then this is, at least feature-wise, a much nicer experience, I should say.
I agree.
I'm gonna evict some people to build a clinic. I'm having too much fun evicting people.
That's a totally normal thing to say.
Okay. Let's go back into water.
Put a road through here. Put more people in here. They're wanting some more people. But eventually you're gonna want higher density. What do you mean the power keeps going out? We do have a power problem? We don't have a power problem. Power's fine.
Transit is opened. I can make transit now.
Oh no. And
Taxis.
thus we lost Dan to the bus and taxi route.
And I can make parks.
The spaghettification has begun. Unsurprisingly, traffic is a mess in my city.
Oh, traffic is.
Oh, I haven't even looked at it. I've been too busy trying to just get stuff set up. I'm sure traffic will be a long-term problem.
Always and forever. I don't have very many outside connections. I'll need to deal with that.
Outside connections.
Yeah, the outside connections. You know, going to outside there, eh?
Eh?
Oh, I'm gonna build a taxi depot. Let's see how well this works for me.
What?
I don't think a residential zone would like to have a taxi depot, though.
What good would a taxi depot do for you? That's just going to increase.
It'll get a certain amount of cars off the road.
Will it?
Okay, where do we put the bus depot?
What is this thing?
It suggested setting it away from a city center, which I didn't understand. Again, I will have to do bus tutorial some other day.
Hey, they built a giant office building. Yeah, I cannot. I'm at a loss in the backed up sewers. I got rid of all the excess pipe, and it still just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, now I can build bus stations. Oh, you can just put bus stops. Like, just put like a... You can put a shelter or just a sign. Oh. Alright, I haven't been looking at anybody else's cities but my own.
If mine will hurry up and not be nighttime, you can actually make something out of it, but it's like, it's permanently nighttime.
Well, it's 12 in the morning right now, so you're not... I'm looking at Buttropolis here.
Yeah, Buttropolis. You can see Buttropolis scenic industrial area where we've got the
and look,
the
it's got like
landfill.
there's a big crack running down the middle of it.
Where? What? What are you talking about with the giant crack? Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. We've got the shopping center just off the main highway there, and then the actual residential areas with like the schooling and all of that down along here. With the ultra, what was it? It's super low density? No, it is low rent housing is what I stuck off in this corner, and then yeah, they just built a couple of tenement buildings and called it a day. I might have wanted to expand this bigger if I wanted to get a third or fourth one in. But there's things to be learned. I don't know if I will be keeping Buttropolis or restarting and starting anew.
Yeah, you could start like Butterton.
Yeah, like keeping a couple of swings at it for what is this? What is this game? City Skylines 2.
City Skylines
There's
2.
only one skyline though, and it's covered in mountains. It's very hard to get a better skyline than this in this game, I would imagine. Unless the skyline is of the city, which is like, it's fine.
You can build extra. So here's where I'm stuck at, because what I could do is I could build an extra sewer line to this second one and give these a little more drainage. But I don't.
Drainage.
But I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, my idiot self built.
Keep in mind, this is our first run with this game.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely like restarting on this one because my idiot self was like, well, I'll put industrial up here. How far could all the industrial smog blow? And it turns out it can blow a ways. Directly in this path. Crumble, crumble, crumble. Noise pollution ain't bad. higher level.
See, like it
buildings are
you would think this would run, but I don't. Like this would just run that straight to that pipe, but you can see there's nothing going through it. Like it's just a blank pipe.
I think it's because it's not connected to the node. So if you look under, if you go back to your sewage treatment plant.
There is no node on it though.
No, I mean if you go back to.
This is the sewage treatment plant.
Okay, so so that's the sewage treatment plant. So I think the node is, you see where the inlet and outlet are.
Yeah, but it doesn't connect to that. I've tried. Like,
really?
watch. Yeah. It just. See, it'll.
Because it looks like it's snapping to it.
It's not though. It builds it over on top of it. See? It just builds it on. It builds it on top or underneath.
There we go.
See, it's not connected there.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't understand the point. If that's the case, I don't get the point. Like maybe it needs to. So that's minus 30 feet. Maybe this is minus 60 feet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to turn all of you guys into a stupid commercial, which is fine. It'll be fine.
No, this might be snapping.
Delightful. Another letter from our erstwhile listeners.
The increased likelihood that you'll die. Oh no.
Love you. Oh, that's nice. Y'all got clarinets and violins, but you got something most music these days ain't. Yes, lineage traced back to the great Haydn himself. Let's see.
I can change the radio from talk radio just to different stations.
Yes, there is a. Oh, that's right. There are different radio stations.
I can do urban city radio, the vibe or smooth beat.
But I told her that ain't funk. That's classical.
Oh yeah, because there's music now. Okay.
That must be most exacerbated. Classical music has been known since the time of the early explorers. Funk by contrast.
Tiny town.
Conceit, and you'll find none of that here. Funk, as
All right. So what do we need? We need light. We need commercial, industrial, and low density. Okay. Okay, I gotta just let it play until it gets daylight because I can't do. I can't tell shit.
You can
with it
turn
at night.
the. If you go to the options.
That's right.
I'll do it later. I'm not doing it now.
Oh, I'm just saying that under, you can turn under the, under the third gameplay section, there's a day-night visuals checkbox that you can uncheck.
You can click and drag to demolish now, which is amazing. Just beautiful.
Oh, this is a jaunty tune. Why is nobody building on this road?
Man, you also hate that. Okay, well, turns out you do need to move. Put you in the wrong spot. You're gonna come over here. And you're going to become...
Man, that high school takes up a lot of space.
It does.
I mean, to be fair though, high school.
There's been a traffic accident. Navigate to the fire rescue view. Can I do that?
It looks like I've got demand for high density.
Where is that traffic accident? I ain't seeing where it is. than where this city center is, though. I'm probably gonna pop open.
Dang it.
Another police station here. Just for safety's sake. Y'all need to be bulldozed. We're gonna have to put up some higher density.
Oh, office zones.
Rows on rows of block housing is not a great look.
All
You are
right, so
low
there's
density, right?
business. Yeah, that's where my worst traffic is, but there's dead end roads right there. That's why, because of the.
You really hate being in Smogland, don't you? Citizens looking for jobs and education. Yeah, you're good now. Much better. Ooh, and I'm not.
Hey,
losing
Kat
my
Jennings lives in my
plan.
town. I've got a Katarina Jennings that's chirping.
Really?
She says that the city's incredibly noisy.
Oh, right. I did unlock more nonsense to be working with here. I thought I had a coal power plant already. Oh, this is like an actual, like, big power plant I can be unlocking with this. I will get nuclear next upgrade, most likely. Not this time around. How big is that one? Small coal power plant versus a coal power plant. Got it.
Oh, that's ugly, but snap tool's not the best.
You're telling me the smog is unbearable. I'm sick and tired of you complaining about the smog. How about that? How about them apples? Ugh, crack on my back.
You're too young for that.
No, I just need new office chairs. All this thing's more than a decade old. It's worn completely through.
Well, the other solution is well, I am too young for that, but I've either A, worked outside my entire life, or I played sports my whole life. So like, one of those two things usually works for it. Yeah, there's big sewage problems here, and I don't know how to fix that. I don't know what the fuck to do because the pipes don't work. So like,
Are you like building on top of your groundwater, or are you pulling from the?
No, he's trying to dump water. That's the.
Yeah,
it's outflow problem.
Yeah, which doesn't make any sense. There's two different treatment plants, like so. Nowhere near each other.
I don't even have treatment plants unlocked.
So you already called at 9:30. I don't need to go much longer than that.
Yeah. Oh, well, look at that plane. He's like zooming. That looks like an A320. See, now I can follow the airplane. Passenger airplane. The landing gear, it looks like a 330. The landing gear is down. Yeah, that's like an A330 200. No, that's an A320. But it's weird. It's a wrong model because it's got the A330 wing shape, but an A320 body.
I can just plop a roundabout down on top of already existing intersections. Oh my goodness,
Yep.
This is beautiful. I love it. They gave me this as a Christmas present and it's not even Christmas yet.
Is it your birthday?
No. Again, my birthday is right after Christmas, so I'm doubly screwed on that one.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. My buddy of mine's on Christmas Eve.
I mean, like my niece's birthday is like a week before Christmas, and we've always done, you know, specific birthday and Christmas for her. Like she's not lost out because of it.
I
mean, it does suck because I mean, like my birthday is a spring birthday, so it's like a few months separated from Christmas. So it feels a little more. Oh, this elevation's weird.
I can.
Feels,
Well, mine's
I can
August,
just
so they
very
were
large
never
roundabout.
anywhere. They were a pretty good amount apart.
Oh, this changes everything. I will have to, yeah. So round 2, we're gonna have Neobatropolis when we come back next time round. And I'm going to build completely differently.
I think we've had a good run tonight, boys.
I think so, yeah.
You know, for learning, you know, coming into a new system, learning what's different. I think it's been a fun start so far. And Bob, I think you'll figure out like what's wrong with that sewer system eventually.
I'll end up having to watch. I'll end up having to watch like videos on it.
Yeah, I did. There is a guy who I'll post it in Discord. Like this stuff along the beach just looks so fucking janky. Anyway, there's a guy who's posted, I think, a really good video that I saw earlier today. People were recommending. I haven't watched it yet, but there are people whose recommendations about these games that I trust. So I will pick that up and put it into chat for us to watch, and maybe we can learn some more tricks and strategies. And
Well, if I'm going to do a restart next time, I might go proper progression and not turn infinite money on and just see like what kind of pruning I can do properly now that I have a little bit more grasp on what needs doing.
Anyway, I'm going to save. Oh, by the way, autosave is not on by default.
I clicked it on clicked it on for myself. I was worried.
I also turned it on when I was going through the menus. But
So what's population's at the moment for everybody?
my population's at 2,700.
Mine is at 2,045.
Mine is 2431, so we're right there close to. We're all right there together.
Cool. Well, until we're back for another round of City Skylines, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm not going to be around. I'm not going to be around this weekend, so no FE or anything.
Yeah.
But we'll come back next week for something. I think we, Buttface, do you still want to try Ouija's Mansion, or
feel free to get Ouija's Mansion working on your own. I trust that you'll be able to figure out a way to get that done. Dolphin is not that hard these days. And then yeah, we can try taking a swing in it. I don't know if it's going to be a full playthrough or just see which boss you can get up to.
We'll see what happens. I'll see what I can do about that, and we'll get that on the schedule. Because I mean, Ouija's Mansion, that's like an anytime game. Like we can enjoy that.
Again, it's also like at tops 3.5 hours. Like you'll be able to knock it out if you're up for a longer one, but I don't want to hold you hostage to it.
Anyway, thanks for playing, everybody. Thanks for hanging out and watching our city simulation, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
See you.
I've ended the stream.
I think I've hit the button. I've attempted hitting the button.
Exit to.
There it goes.
If it don't freeze on me, I will end the stream, but.